Hey, this is going to be a reading for you, Diljit. So what I'm seeing is currently, so it's October 17th that I'm recording this, so I won't release this until about a week from now. And I feel like I'm somewhere up high and I can see far away from me, so it's kind of expansive. It's almost as if I'm on a yacht, or it could be a building, but the reason I say a yacht is because a yacht can be big enough that it's stationary, right? And like it feels like a building. So it doesn't feel rocky or anything. It feels very solid, and I can see far into the distance, and it feels very fun. Like it feels kind of like there's people around, that they're socializing among each other, and I feel very comfortable in that place. I feel like it's just having a good time. And what I'm being drawn to point out is that everything that you've done up until now and everything that you're going to continue to do is on the path that you had promised yourself before birth. These are all, like, you're doing everything according to plan. And there's not a lot of information that I'm getting immediately from anyone on the other side, other than seeing this female figure, and she feels very holy. She feels deeply spiritual, to the point that I am having a difficult time deciphering whether she was even here in the physical form and you knew her and then she crossed over, or if she's always been, like during this lifetime at least, been in the spiritual. It feels like who she is can be represented through people in the physical world. Like that's how powerful of a spirit she is, but that her main, it's weird. It's an interesting feeling. I guess I could equate it to, if I am picking up on someone who you knew and had passed away, then they would have been a very spiritual person. They would have been a very religious or holy person. Someone you would identify like that. And it's because their spirit is so strong. It's so strong and protective of you. And she's indicating that if there are other readers that have done this kind of thing on you, and they've picked up on her and they're saying things that she says, that a lot of them are picking up on demonic entities, because she doesn't really have anything to say to you. She's just observing you, because you're doing everything right. You're doing everything that's most fulfilling for your soul's journey. And because entities are so good at shape-shifting, because they're so good at emulating different people who've crossed over, people on the other side, she's one of the main ones that they try and emulate in order to deliver messages to you on how to conduct your life or what's going to happen for you. Just things that, like, even if it's not on YouTube or anything, if it's just like in personal life, like there's just a lot of weird energy when it comes to that. And she's saying, like, just to tune in to her. Like, she's saying, tune in to me, and you will always know when you are talking to me or when you are feeling me, because I'm ever present to you. I have never left. I have never faltered in my intensity towards you, my love and protection towards you, and I am never going to intervene in anything that you do. And that includes me not telling you of things to come in your life. So if it's said that it comes from me, then it's not from me. And I can see like layers to her. Like it's like if I saw her at the end of a hallway and I was trying to walk to her, then all these doors are like the layers to her, and within the doors are different people that look very close to her but are not her. And so that's kind of the feeling that I get, is like readers will get distracted by those other doorways into people who look similar to her, but that feeling is not there, right? That feeling that she has is not in those imitations, because obvious reasons. So I'm looking around, and whoever she is to you, she's like the head angel of all your guardian angels. Like, they respond to her, or they like listen to her, they follow her lead, and basically take orders from her. So it would be kind of like the way that I see, like, so, you know, archangels oversee the angels, and then like all angels, and they are both interdimensional and intergalactic, right? So they never change form. They can be in multiple places at once. And she's like the head angel of all your guardian angels. And anyone, when I say guardian angels, it's like people who fall under the realm of like helping you on your journey, you know, just being there, like communicating signs to you, stuff like that, right? Or like when you cross over, those people, those spirits that are there to join you, like she's watching over all of them. And so when I look at them, what I see symbolically, I can't tell if this is symbolic or this is what's actually happening, but it's like they're looking at her for permission, or for, it's not necessarily permission, it's not permission, it's more of just like a blessing from her to even say anything, to even come forward to say anything. And it's limited. The information's limited because for whatever reason that this is significant for you in your soul's journey, you know, that you probably, it would not benefit you. It would be more harmful than beneficial for you to know anything more. But I am being drawn to highlight your personality, where I feel like you're a very interesting person to talk to. Like, you're not over the top philosophical, you're not over the top intellectual, you're not over the top, you know, egotistical. You're just very pleasant to talk to. You seem to get along really well with a lot of people. It's a sophistication about you, but it's laid back. So it's like a laid back sophistication. And it's really nice, like an energy, like it's very pleasant, and I feel like you have information, like just your thoughts on the world and like things that you've learned, you know, through life is very fascinating to people. Like it's like you bring value to the conversation. And I see you. I haven't looked you up, so, but what I see is like you're tall, or you have like long legs. Like you look thin and you have like long legs. Well, not thin, but you know, you have really, I don't know why I'm seeing your legs. Like you have really long legs, and it just, you look like really well put together and tailored. Like whatever you're wearing is just tailored and looks really nice. Like, again, it's high fashion but laid back. And I guess the significance there is because it's interesting because there's a part of you, I feel, that wants to be egotistical or wants to be perceived like that, or maybe there's like a desire in you to be. It's not that you're unhappy with yourself, I don't feel, but it's like, I'm not sure what it is, without talking it through with like another person, because it's kind of hard to gather my words on how I'm feeling. But you know, I guess it's kind of like, oh, I really appreciate and like who I am, but it'd be cool if I was another way too, or if I didn't feel something about the way you feel. And I can't get a grasp on it, but it's like, it's almost like, it's not like you're too emotional, which I don't believe that anyone is ever too emotional, honestly. But it's like like maybe you know too much, or like you are so self-aware, or you're so like it's so easy for you to know things, or you know what I mean? Like it's it's almost like you're so smart, like you have good emotional intelligence, and then just, you know, like you're street smart, you're emotionally smart, you're book smart, and sometimes you wish that you weren't, or you didn't care so much, or that it was just easier for you to not be that way, because I feel like it, maybe you think that it would be more fun. I don't know. I'm not sure how to say that. I think if anyone really knows you, or you, maybe that would make sense. And I'm not explaining that well, but yeah, so that's something that I'm being highlighted, I'm being shown, and it's kind of like, well, I don't know. When I see that, it's like, it overwhelms my mind. When I try and focus on it, my mind gets overwhelmed, and then I can't see anything. Like it almost like, it's like a flash bomb, and I can't, it turns like so bright in my mind. It's so bright, and I can't see anything after that. Something interesting that I'm seeing is that you're traditional, and I don't understand necessarily what this means, because when I see traditional, I see American tradition, where it's like the wife, kids, white picket fence, just like the storybook American story. And I don't know the cultural differences in India and here, but it feels more Americanized, you know, because I try and look and say, in my head, I'm like, okay, so does this mean that it's it's just my symbol for India, and so it's whatever would be traditional in India, and then I'm being drawn back to America. Like, it's pulling my mind back into America. Like, no, this is it. This is what you want. It's like some sort of American tradition, however that means for you. And there's something that you're doing currently in your life that is almost revolutionary, because I see that you, again, like, you're good at a lot of different things, and it's so easy for you to just give you a concept, and it's so easy for you to understand it. And so because of that, I feel like there's a change, there's a stir, like a stirring within you that you've had for a long time, and that whatever you're doing, whether it's, I think it's in your career, but that it's going to revolutionize the way that people perceive things, or way that they perceive you. And it's, what you're doing is culturally changing people. Like, it's culturally changing the youth of India or something like that, right? And it's a positive thing, I feel, because it's positive because it's true to you. It's something that you truly feel is who you are, or it's your truth, or it's what you desire and you want. And so even if people are doing it in a way to kind of like copy you because they admire you, it's expanding people's thoughts. Like, it's also expanding their awareness of things. And yeah, so, and then I see like an older population also, for the most part, supporting you. It's almost like not really understanding at first, like they don't really understand you or like what you're doing or why you're doing it, but eventually they catch on, or like they have their blessing for what you're doing, because you're a respectable person. Like, a lot of people respect you, and they respect your thoughts and your craft, like the things that you do for a career. So it's like, it's almost like if a parent has that older brother, and the older brother is doing something that they don't really understand, but they're like, well, I know that you're responsible. I know that you're, connected with the youth these days, so fine, go ahead and do whatever you're doing, and bring your youngest brother with you, because I trust you. The biggest advice that I'm getting here, and the message, overall message, is ultimately you need to trust that whatever you do is what's best for you. Because I feel like there's a lot. I don't want to get too much into this, because what I said originally with the female angel, but essentially it's like, it's okay to speak your mind and know that everything is happening in divine order for you. If you ever feel lost, if you ever feel confused, if you feel out of balance, if you feel like if you have any questions, then you can always turn to me. No one in this world knows me the way that you know me, or knows me as the best way that you know me. So you don't have to really question whether you're connecting with me or not, because you'll know. It's a lot easier for you to decipher, because they've been with you all of your life and lifetimes, and you have limitless potential. Anything that you want in this world, anything that you want to become or you want to do, is within your realm of opportunity for you. That's just how it is for you in this lifetime, is that you can have it all if you really want. And it's just a matter of figuring out, like, it's not figuring out anything for you. It just is. I don't know how else to really put it other than you are protected. You're fiercely protected. With every decision that you make, just believe in yourself and know that you're making the right decision for yourself at the time. Even if it doesn't seem like that, even if it feels risky or confusing, or you're unsure, or you don't know whether you want to speak up about anything or not, or change something, or if you want to produce a certain song or something like that, just know that you are being guided through this. But it's more of like, it's very much how most guardian angels are, where they, like, you have to do the work, right? Like, ultimately this is your life, and they can only support you through it. And really, in this lifetime, you've set it up for yourself where you are going to go about this completely solo, as far as like getting divine help or anything like that. Yes, they are communicating with you, they are watching you, but you like a good challenge. You like pushing yourself to the limits. You like to prove to yourself how capable you are, and how talented you are, and finding that truth in yourself of really knowing that you can do anything. Like, literally, you can do anything. There's nothing that you are not able to do. And so don't fit yourself into a box, and don't allow other people to do that. But I think it's more likely that you would allow yourself to do it than you would anyone else. Where you kind of get comfort, like you get into a comfort zone, or you feel like it's enough. I don't know. Or you just are so good at certain things that you don't even think about what could be next, or what could be an option for you. Maybe you just don't even think that it's something that you could do. It never really occurred to you. I don't know. But that's going to be my reading. I hope there was some valuable information in this. And if anything, it was slightly entertaining. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.